This is an Off the Tongue podcast.
Like, what's your podcast about? Or if somebody's like, what's the difference in your podcast or like others or whatever?
We're better.
I said, we're actually funny.
This is Dan Cummins, and you're listening to the Average as Fuck podcast. Get it?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Palmer Squares.
Y'all listening to the Average AF podcast.
Yeah, bitch.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Catalyst Bars, and you're listening to the Average AF podcast. Let's get it.
Bro, you ready to go, dude?
Always.
Nah, dude. Welcome to the show, guys. We're starting off with a lot of energy this week
In go mode, son.
because we're about to fight people, dude.
Dude, I'm about to.
Yeah, I know. You're
It's
about
the
to.
winter time.
Okay, what do you
I
mean?
hate people
Okay, okay.
that fucking drive.
20 seconds. We made it 20
I
seconds
couldn't
this
help
week.
it, dude. You got me in an aggravated situation, conversation. I cannot stand people
Yeah.
that go 10 miles per hour
Yep.
today.
Yep. Today?
It snowed last night and the roads are clear. Why are you going 10 miles
Oh
per
my
hour?
God. We're talking about, you know what's so funny, dude? Every beef that you have is when you're in a vehicle.
Dude, I got such bad
It's
road
always
rage.
about
Such
traffic.
bad road
It's
rage.
about people driving. It's about
I
something
got something
happening.
else. I got something else.
Okay, all right, let's go.
We'll
Pivot.
We'll finish on this though.
Okay.
But yeah, screw that person in front of me. Going to Motomart to get my free air today.
That's a callback.
Come on now. Go the freaking speed limit. There's not even snow on the road, homie.
Okay. So,
Side streets were clear.
so what else you gotta bitch about this week?
English language, bro.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
So answer me this.
Okay.
If you can.
I cannot.
The word fridge
Okay.
has a D in it, right?
Yes.
Why
It's
does
so dumb.
Why does refrigerator
Yeah.
not have a D in it?
Because of how English works, dude. It'd be fried. It'd be, I don't know.
But it's already fried when you say fridge.
Yeah, but it depends on the last couple letters.
All
dude.
you're adding is an re and
You're adding the re to the show, dude.
You're adding an R and an E to it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, it's
And
not.
first off, there's no T. There should be a T in it.
There is a T.
There is a T. Yeah, you're right. But there's no
Look,
D.
if we've, you got no D. If we've learned anything from the show, is that we should not be dealing with English language or spelling or traffic. And you started with the 3 deadly sins within the first.
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick.
What's that from?
There's a Ford Maverick.
Oh,
There's
Malibu's
Malibu's most
yeah,
wanted, son.
Malibu. Dude, there was
Come on now.
at work.
Greatest freaking movie.
At work, people were talking about Malibu's Most Wanted. It just came up, but they were like a couple desks away, like a couple cubicles away.
Yeah.
And I overheard it, but I wanted to just stand up and be like, "Be red!"
Dude, you
Like,
should have just gotten up and been like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
hey, where'd you get them guns? Or where'd you learn to do that stuff?
Grand Theft Auto.
Man, Jamie Kennedy fell off a cliff
He
after
did
that.
after
but
that. But dude, he came out with an epic movie.
Yeah.
Be Red from Malibu, Sean.
One of my favorites, dude.
I love it.
I think that's why I am the way I am, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit of B-Rad in me, you
Yeah,
know?
little King Kong.
We got a lot of King Kong, dog. We recorded an episode of Skate Mansfield a couple days ago, and I didn't know, but Vaughn was there.
Yeah.
So BJ, like,
You didn't
kind
know
of.
that he was there?
I didn't know he was coming.
Oh, you didn't know? I thought you said you didn't know he was there.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, that's English language, dude.
But you were there, and you didn't know he was there while you were there?
That's a state of mind, dude. That's namaste. I don't know what that means, but
I guess it fit, though.
it did, dude. No, so I got there and he was like, "Hey, Vaughn's coming too," and I was like, "Oh, sweet." And then he was like, "Oh, he's here," like right away. So it was dope. But we got into a conversation about BJ not really actually liking being called BJ. Fun fact.
Okay.
And we were like, "Well, do you want to be Robert, Rob?" Like, kind of going through it. And we were just BSing or whatever. But we decided that his name is B Rob, Vaughn is V Rob, and I am Heartthrob. So it's B Rob, V Rob, and Heartthrob.
All right.
And I was like, 2 of those are accurate.
How you
One
going to
of
be
those-
heartthrob when you have no heart?
Well, it's not about me. It's the effect I have on people, dude.
Yeah.
I walk into a room.
A-Rob?
Huh?
A-Rob.
A-Rob?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, because I ain't got no Rob. B-Rob is like B.J. Robert. V-Rob is Vaughn Robinson.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no Rob, dude.
Yeah. You got robbed of the Rob.
Yeah, dude, I'm robbed of the Rob, bro. A-Rob. That sounds terrible, too. That sounds close to A-Rod, and I definitely don't want to.
Yeah, you can't be on that level.
Nah, dude. No, I'm a Red Sox fan. Can't be affiliated with A-Royd.
That's facts.
I saw it, dude. I saw that they were playing. It was a Red Sox Yankees game, and somebody behind home plate had a sign, and I forget what it said, but it said A-Royd on it, and I was like, "That's amazing. That's amazing."
But yeah, he's definitely better than you.
Well,
so you
obviously,
can't be affiliated with that.
Obviously,
yeah, that's the real reason.
You know what's kind of crazy is, well, it's not even crazy, but
it's always crazy.
I do have a pair of Jordans.
Yeah.
That are actually technically Derek Jeter's Jordans, like his model or his colorway.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad wearing those as a Red Sox fan.
I feel you.
But I got them.
But how many people you think would see them and be like, "Oh, those are Derek Jeters"?
Nobody, because they're a very lower level. Like, it's a very cheap pair. Like, it's the pair that I just kind of randomly, like, I don't care if I go out in the snow in them and shit like that.
Well,
like,
yeah, because they're Derek Jeters.
Yeah, and they're not expensive by any means. So not really anybody. But if you look on the tongue, it has the respect, which was his thing. But
I thought that was Birdman's thing.
Nah, dude.
Put some respect on it.
Nah, this is way before Birdman, dude. But the respect, the S, they made it into a 2, which was like his thing.
Yeah.
Because he was number 2. But that's on the inside of the tongue. So
I feel like Fly High now is this new thing with Nike.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
What do
but
you
I
mean?
kept seeing it a lot at Dick's last night.
I bet you.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Okay,
dumbass.
all right, dude. I don't know what you do on your personal time, bro.
That's when I was
Friday
shopping
night?
on Amazon and Walmart, bro.
For Dick's? Portable?
No, while I was, daughter was going through spending some Christmas money.
Yeah.
We went to Target, we went to Dick's, and I'm over here shopping on Amazon and Walmart, bro.
While walking around. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. It's better. I wish for my Target trip I would have been doing that. Instead, I paid attention to what Target had and spent $250.
Nope, I was walking through Target and still didn't spend $200.
There you go.
Damn near close, but it wasn't $200.
But was it your money or her money, though?
It was my money.
Oh, well.
She was buying random stuff. She bought a hoodie, a Squishmallow.
Oh, my gosh.
Some face product stuff, some bum cream. What the hell's bum cream?
I don't want to know.
I don't. It's for your face, and I said it sounds like it should be on your ass.
Yeah. That does not sound like a face
I wouldn't want to
product.
be putting some bum cream on my face.
That's a new porn category, by the way.
Bum
cream.
Bum cream. Are we going back into that topic
Dude,
already?
We got a lot of comments.
Did you ever get a call back?
I don't know. I haven't been answering. I have not been answering. I've been getting a lot of 800 numbers.
Did Jimmy get a call back?
I will.
Jimmy cracking corn?
I will shout out to Big Tom, though, because he texted me just yesterday. And I didn't know what he meant at first. Like, it took me a second. But he just randomly sent me, and we recorded this episode on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So he sent me this, I think, yesterday on Friday. So 5 days ago, well out of my mind, really, what was said or whatever. But he sent me a message. He said, "By the way, you're in my phone now as Jimmy." And I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Jimmy."
Jimmy.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "That's awesome." But
oh, man.
he said you guys are hilarious or something. And I said, "Thank you. Tell the world."
Tell the world.
That's what kind of I say to people who are like, what's your podcast about? Or if somebody's like, what's the difference in your podcast or like others or whatever?
We're better.
I said, we're actually funny.
It's true.
That's the difference, is we actually have, what, another thing, dude, I got a problem with you.
Tell me.
And it's not really.
Let's solve it. Solve it. I'm solving it.
I already did. And I said, it's not fucking true. Okay.
What?
Mr. V-Rob said on the episode, so I couldn't even scrub it out. I couldn't erase it from history.
That I'm funny.
Yeah, he did, dude.
Yeah, and I appreciated every single moment of it.
Did you hear it or did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, on the Skate Mansfield?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I
Yeah.
was talking about that one time he gave me props
No,
on the
dude.
show when he was here.
Yeah, dude. No, he did it again.
God,
And-
Von Doom, you're the shit.
And I told him, I said, look,
I
man.
love you, brother.
I said, look, man, you don't come up here with that slander and telling lies on this show, dude.
No.
Because he's
Straight
not
facts.
funny, dude.
Straight facts. I'm hilarious.
Hilarious. And
Hilarious.
the problem is, I think we could agree on this, okay? I think we could agree on this. I think you are more funny to the casual fan, but I'm more funny to a comic fan.
Yeah, too bad we have more casual fans.
I know we do. Nobody gives a shit about comedy.
Yeah.
But
They
they're
do,
watching
though,
us.
because they
so-
like me.
Yeah, well, that would mean that they don't because they don't know what's good and what's bad.
Whatever, dude.
So, yeah, I have a problem with you on behalf
I'm
of...
funnier than a sheep, a drum, and a snake falling off a cliff. But You like that one?
I kind of do. But the problem is you're stealing all of these. None of these you're making up. You're not making anything up on the spot except you
But
did
I'm
say...
bringing it to light to the world.
I will say you did say bullseye last week. Dude,
that
and
one was
people,
perfect.
people got real mad.
I know.
People were like, that's fucking savage, but very fucking funny.
I know.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes I have that. I know. I'm speaking of bullseye. There's probably a lot of targets on my back sometimes.
Yeah. Because yeah, we both don't have a filter. That's the problem. And I said something funny, and then you tagged it with bullseye, which was it put it over the top,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
It put it over the top.
Hence the reason we're going to hell was the title of the episode.
Yes, for sure.
Because we are.
And
it's a
dude,
rocky fucking road.
You know what's so bad? Tell me if this is bad. And I'm going to keep doing it so it doesn't matter what you say, but tell me if this is bad. So obviously, we weren't really talking shit. We were just joking, obviously, respectfully, about Mr. Renner, right? Mm-hmm. Being an Avenger, being a Hawkeye, being accurate, and his equipment is also accurate, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes for revenge, they don't miss, dude. But he said, you haven't changed my oil in 3 months, bitch. Change my oil now. Change your own oil, bitch.
Do it.
No, but so we were kind of talking shit, kind of being funny, being silly gooses, right? Tell me why on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, I posted the short of the joke. Very hilarious, right?
Right.
I also tagged Mr. Renner.
Oh, my God.
And
to make it even better.
But the caption always said, I really hope at Jeremy Renner has a sense of humor.
Yes.
And then the emojis that are like, so like, you know, if he saw it, it's like, just trying to have.
But, dude, I look at it this
But
way.
he
If we're
obviously
going to
didn't see
start
it.
beef with people,
Okay. Dude, should we just.
we might as well start beef with fucking celebrities.
Right. Just start firing shots, dude.
Yeah.
Look for the retweet.
Like, we already shots fired at fucking Mr. Renner.
Yeah. Dude,
Shots fired at Mr. Beast.
I was going to say, if we count the shots that we fired, dude.
We're out of ammo.
We can supply an army, dude.
Yeah.
We can supply an army with
Yeah.
shots, dude.
Absolutely.
That's close to the Korean War, I would guess.
Yeah, we're rocking LMGs over here, bro.
Yeah, dude.
100-round clip. Shit.
So bad. So who are we calling out then? Who we beefing it with this week?
Dude, I saw a funny picture.
We beef with The Rock,
I
dude.
saw a funny picture.
Is it beef if they don't know about it?
And it said, hey, I spotted Nick Cannon at Disney World.
Yep. And
With the fucking all the baby.
Yes. Yes. No, but I don't think we could go at Nick Cannon because, well, I mean, I don't care if we go at Nick Cannon.
People,
Fuck
have,
Nick Cannon.
people
but
have already ruined his career.
yeah, I was going to say, like, there's no point. He's seen all these jokes.
Yeah.
And by the time
But
we
that
release
definitely
this,
made me giggle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's hilarious. Who else do you hate? What celebrity do you hate, dude?
I mean, all of them because they're more famous than me.
Well, that's jealousy, dude. You can't turn jealousy into hate, dude. Turn jealousy into motivation, bro.
I don't know. Who can we hate on?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people to hate. What about Prince Henry?
Dude, I'm going to hate on Ryan Felipe real quick.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Have you ever seen Shooter, the series?
Nope.
It's a dope-ass series, and he was dope as shit in it.
Okay, well, don't start by giving him props.
Well, I am giving him props because then I watched this movie on Netflix called Second.
Okay.
The Second, it's like about like bearing guns and all that stuff.
Okay, Second Amendment
And it was
shit.
fucking horrible, dude. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Stop putting yourself in horrible movies, bro. You're better than that.
But you just said he was good in one.
Yeah, because he's better than that, and then he was great in that, and then he went into this shit.
So dude needed some money, and he agreed to one movie with Netflix, and you're
Yeah.
like, fuck you, dude.
Because I'm getting tired of these movies with fucking dumbass endings.
Well,
That makes me just want to go be a fucking producer.
Dude, did I tell you? Well, that would be a bad idea.
I mean, dude,
You don't even know how to turn on the mics, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen, I wouldn't need to. I've got people for that.
so you're just gonna jump from doing nothing to also producing, but also delegating everything.
Absolutely.
So you're just gonna jump in and say, "I'm gonna
I've
take
been
this
in management
title."
for long enough to know how to delegate.
That's true, but you don't know how to produce.
But, dude, either do half the fucking movie producers on goddamn Netflix. So guess what? I could be a fucking producer, go onto Netflix, boom. And then on my side job, create baby books.
So that's what we're doing. We're beefing with Netflix.
Yeah, fuck Netflix.
Fuck Netflix.
Yeah, quit raising your goddamn prices and putting some fucking, I wouldn't even say F-level movies on there.
Not even F level, dude. I level. Incomplete, bro.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
You get a fucking minus on your gray card, bro.
That's a true dad speaking to you, Netflix. How you gonna respond?
Yeah, probably coming out with some more fucking I movies.
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, we're just gonna keep making our billions over here.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you
And
guys with 7 listeners.
And it happened again last night. Me and Danielle were like, hey, let's watch like a scary movie. It's Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying, right?
All right.
So we watched No Escape Room.
That looked terrible.
It was actually like, there were some jumpy parts in it. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's kind of cool. The fucking ending
Yeah, terrible.
was terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible, dude.
Well, that's what people had an issue with like the Game of Thrones stuff, because I never watched it, to be honest with you. But
It was dope.
And I know a lot of people liked it, but you know, they went through the first however many seasons, and there were books for those seasons. And then they went to the last season, and there's no book, so they had to come up with an ending.
Here's what the issue is. People that read books stop watching movies. All right? 'Cause the books are always going to be better than the movie. You got to be like me. Don't fucking read.
Right.
And watch movies.
Yeah. That's
Because then you're going to be like, oh, that movie's dope. And everybody's like, oh, no, that shit sucks. Yeah, because I read the books. Stop reading the books.
right.
And
It
if
save
you
a
read
lot
the
of
books,
time, dude.
don't watch the series. Because you know it's going to be a shit ton different than the books, and it's
Yeah.
not going to be as good.
So I would say you can still watch the movie, but don't bitch about it. Go in knowing that.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Just know it.
It's like, yeah, dude, there's an average book that is made into a movie, I'd say, is about 300 pages plus, right?
Yeah.
So on those pages, you're talking, 500,000 words or whatever?
Yeah,
It's
we're
like
not going to do a 5,000-minute fucking movie.
a ton of detail explaining the background and the emotions and all this. Like,
Yeah.
not
Like, I guarantee everybody that's seen the Harry Potter movies and read the book said, oh, those movies sucked.
yeah.
Because
Well,
the book was better. No shit.
A lot of people do say that, but a lot of people are just diehards, and like, you know, Harper's mom has all the books and all the movies, like loves them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the books.
And she
apparently
probably
are
doesn't bitch that the movies aren't as good as the books, does
better. No,
she?
she doesn't.
Because she
doesn't.
knows.
Yeah, she does know. She's aware. She's
Yeah.
aware. I will real quick give a shout out to her though, because today, just literally like an hour ago, she received her associate's degree.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out, Jess.
So shout out to Jess. Congrats
Good
on
work,
that.
good work.
Long time coming. And then she's gonna go for the bachelor's degree here in like another couple months, which is dope.
I'd go
But-
for it, but I feel like they're useless.
Well, she's doing mortuary science.
Oh, yeah, so she probably needs
you
it.
gotta know how to.
Mortuary science.
Yeah. She's a creepy chick, dude. I don't know. No, I don't know.
That's, yeah,
It's the epitome of job security, though.
that's true.
There's no other job that is as secure as a mortician.
Yeah, I
or like a
wouldn't wanna do that
coroner or
shit.
something.
Ugh.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Unless
but
I got to drive around in a hearse.
she wants a hearse, dude. She wants a hearse.
She wants a hearse, like, for work reasons or personal reasons? Like, just to
Both.
drive around in it.
Both.
I think it'd be dope.
Both, yeah.
That's like the Dodge Magnum. That's what I kind of look at.
Dodge
it as.
Magnum?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you seen the Dodge Magnums?
Yeah, dude.
They're kind of like hearse gangster style.
Wow.
That's what I want.
That's such a bad comparison.
That's all I had off the top of my head, bro. Trying to work on getting shit off the top of my head.
Yeah, well, keep working, keep practicing.
That's what this podcast
I
is
will say, I don't know if you guys can tell, the future's looking bright up in here.
Let there be light.
We got some new lights, and I mean, it's insane. what these are doing
And we're
for
not
so
having,
cheap.
I guess we are kind of having a seizure effect back there.
Yeah, but it's colorful this time. So
Yeah,
it's,
colorful
yeah,
seizure.
But if you guys have been keeping up with the show and you saw the last episode, and I'm going to do it on this episode, let us know all the if you like the changes to the production or whatever. What did you think of that? Like the view, like the zoom in on us
I like
and kind
it.
of stuff like that.
I thought it looked dope. And to your point, it made it pop more.
Yeah, Steve said, and I think it's a perfect way to describe it. It's more inviting, right?
Yeah.
It feels like you're more in there.
Even though we are inviting.
Yeah, we're inviting for you to subscribe, please.
And make sure you watch the full episodes.
Yes.
All of them.
Why is this not working right now?
Play it on replay. Go to sleep to our voices.
So I actually been doing that, not going to lie. I've been pulling up the Skate Mansfield YouTube.
Yeah.
And throwing on our playlist of full episodes and just playing.
Boom.
Because we need that watch time, guys. For real. If we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers,
Yep.
we just passed 700. But it's kind of irrelevant if we don't get the watch time up. So we appreciate everybody on the shorts and everything like that, subscribing and enjoying that content. Please come over to the long form content though and check it out. Like we've said before, we're funnier than more than 20 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
So come check us out.
Absolutely.
But that's how
Show your love.
That's how we retire basically.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't hit the freaking Mega Millions.
You never do, dude.
I
Well,
know.
I do. I mean, nobody ever does. Is the
Somebody
reality.
did.
Somebody did.
Bastards.
Are we starting beef with them then?
Yeah, fuck whoever won the Mega Millions, dude. You're a bitch and you probably didn't need it. So
I bet
give
they
it to
did.
me. No, they didn't need it. I guarantee it's one of those old retired people that go in there every day and
Yeah.
drop like a freaking band
Yep.
on lottery tickets,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
They're like, hey, give me all those scratch-offs you got right there, number 13.
Right. But that's
All
not
of
the
them.
Mega Million or whatever.
Yeah, but they're the same ones that play the same
For the
number.
most part.
Yeah.
I've never
They
understood.
come in there with their little fanny pack thing,
Yep.
and they say, I want to play all these numbers, and they hand you like a fucking stack.
Yep. I worked at a gas station for like 2.5
So
years.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
for real.
It's
Yeah.
them.
It was Motomart where I worked, which is the corner of the ghetto.
Yeah.
Which is where everybody comes.
So the Mega Millions needs to hook somebody up that only drops like $10 on a ticket
Right.
so we can actually make profit, bro.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was at just at a gas station the other day. Older lady in front of me gets a ticket for whatever, maybe Mega Millions, whatever. But she just gets one ticket, and it was like $1, and I'm like,
$2 actually.
or maybe it was $2, whatever. But I'm like, you really think that one ticket out of all of these millions that have been sold are
I
gonna
think
hit?
my 5 plays are gonna win.
5 is a lot more chance than 1.
Yeah.
You got 5 times the chance, dude.
Yeah.
But they just went in and bought 1, and I was like, who buys 1 like a day? Like, that's just wasting your money.
That's true.
That
That's
is
true.
just wasting
Unless
your
you're
money.
doing like the pick 3 and shit, and you always play the same numbers.
Yeah.
People will do that shit.
Well, yeah. Well, dude, speaking of money, though,
I've never even done that. I've only played the Powerball and the Mega Millions.
I think I played it like once or twice. I do scratch-offs way more.
I
Well,
do
not
too.
even way more. I haven't bought any in a few years, but I've only done lottery like once or twice, but scratch-offs, once a year or
Yeah,
whatever.
and I never mess with the Megas or the Powerball until it's
No.
like up there.
Yeah.
Like,
up
I
there,
don't
dude.
want a
It's all
Mega
up
Million.
there.
No, I'm talking like billion status.
I
Like,
know,
fuck
but-
million. I want billion status.
I want, dude. Okay, the best line, one of the best hip hop lyrics I've ever heard is from Intuition, and he said, "Fuck a million. I'm just trying to be a thousandaire."
I'm trying to be a
I'm just,
hundredaire.
yeah, dude. I'm just trying to, dude. If I get a comma in the bank account for a day when I get paid, dude, I'm happy, dude. Yeah, them 4 figures, son. And then I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, it sucks, man.
And then it drops down to 4 figures, like $20.10.
Yeah, dude, I got paid last week, and I do these meal kits and kind of things like that. So I have food for the rest until I get paid again. So it's like not an issue.
Yeah.
But I have 90 cents in my bank account,
Damn.
and I'm like,
More reason for everybody to go to the full videos and
yes,
watch,
yes.
so we can be monetized and we can become thousandaires.
So we can become fucking stable. Like,
Yes.
that's really, dude, that's really all I want. Like, people always talk about, like, I want to be rich or I want to be famous or whatever. And I forget who said it. It's a common thing, but I forget where I heard it. They said they don't want any of that. They just want financial freedom.
Yeah.
Which means you make enough money to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with the podcast, with the Patreon, we can get there. We just need to, keep going and people sign up and
grinding.
all that. But another way where I've been getting rich, dude.
I see that. I don't have enough balls for that shit.
Dude.
I don't follow that stuff enough to.
Oh man, it's
to be
so
going
great.
that route.
It's so great, dude. I've been making so much money on betting. I guess I'll say it because it doesn't really matter. They gave me $200 free, right?
Yeah.
And when you bet, so say I bet the whole $200 at once, which I wouldn't. But that's free $200. And say I win,
400 off that.
400 off that, right? So normally you would win your 400 and then the amount that you bet also, so you would get $600.
Yeah.
But with the free bets, they only give you the profits, which makes sense because it was a free bet. You don't also get that money, which makes sense. So I've used all of my free bets up, and I'm up a little over $500.
There you go. You might want to put some of that in your bank account.
Yeah, I'm going to need to do that. I haven't even looked into how to withdraw yet. I've just been playing and racking up money, dude.
I withdraw it into another bet.
Yeah, dude. That's financial freedom, dude. No.
Nah, see, I'm good on that.
Yeah, it's risky, dude, but
it is
like
risky.
I do parlays, which are like multiple bets within one. Multiple things need to happen for you to win your one bet. And I always pick 2 to 3 things that are most likely going to happen. Mm-hmm. But with the odds, you usually get a decent amount back because of the unlikelihood that all 3 will happen. Yeah. So I kind of play that line of like nothing too risky, but like I think this will happen pretty easily. And then, dude, it's a problem.
Well, that's what they got that 800 number for.
Yeah, I know. 1-800-GAMBLER, dude. I've been seeing it a lot. It's been in my head, dude. No, but like, and now I do. I told you guys I'm going to turn into a degenerate, did I not? And I said a degenerate, but a much more rich degenerate.
Yeah, true that.
And that is what is going to happen, and I knew that. And I've been talking about when betting becomes legal for like 6 months now. Yeah. I'm like, dude, January 1st. Like, I'm going to make so much money. And I am. But, like, yeah, like, I don't know. It's a problem, but I haven't used a dime of my own money yet.
See, there you go. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, like, once I start depositing stuff, then I'm going to have to, like, be way more thoughtful of it. Yeah. But right now, I'm up $500 of free money, basically, because I didn't put a dime in yet.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not a good thing. Obviously, don't become like irresponsible, but
or become irresponsible.
But I'm telling you, 1-800-GAMBLER if you're irresponsible, bro. But yeah, I'm excited, man. And the UFC comes back tonight, so we'll see how I do on that. Everything's been football and basketball so far.
I feel like basketball would be tough to bet on.
Kinda, but you bet. I bet on points and rebounds and assists, like. Yeah. So like the one yesterday, I said Jamal Murray will get 20 points or more, and KCP will get 11 points or more, and their superstars out, like resting for the night, and they're basically like their main scorers. So I knew that. I knew it was going to be a high scoring game and all this, and I got it with like 8 minutes left in the game. So like, dude, and it makes. The thing about betting that makes it so much more fun is now you're invested on everything, right? Like if I do a parlay, I'll try to do a parlay of like yesterday it was the Nuggets and the Clippers. That was the game I was watching. So I try to do a parlay on each side. Mm-hmm. So no matter who has the ball, I'm like, okay, I hope they get that rebound. I hope they get this assist. Yeah. Or you can bet on like, so-and-so is going to hit 3 or more threes or there's a ton of different stuff. But yeah, so like this whole game, it came down to KCP already had 11, but then Jamal Murray had 17 and he needed 3 more points for me to get this. He had 17 points for like a whole quarter. And I was like, dude, Like
Step it up,
every
bruh.
time he touched the ball, I was like, come on. And I was like, damn it. Like all this stuff. And then he finally shot like a step back 3 and he made it. And I was just like, yes. Because I just won like $100 on that shot. You know what I mean?
Hell
like
yeah.
it just
It's a
makes
moneymaker shot right there.
Yeah, it just makes it more interesting to watch certain things. And like it's similar to fantasy. Like if you were to watch an NFL game or something,
Yeah.
you'd be rooting for your receiver on both sides to get yards or whatever, you know?
See, every time, though, I never really even tried to watch the games.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just
Well,
speaking
no, because
generally.
every time I did watch the games, my players played like shit. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Screw this.
Well, that was the thing. So that's Jamal Murray had 13 going into halftime.
Mm-hmm.
KCP had 8 or 7 or 8. So they only need 7 more points and 3 more points.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You got a half a game, that should be easy.
yeah, and it started ticking down. I was like, if they don't get this, Jamal Murray's their superstar he's like their second superstar, basically, and the first guy's out. And I was like, if they don't get this, like, this is a simulation.
Yeah.
This is a simulation. Like, I bet on this, and it's the easiest bet to win. It was the easiest one. And then I put a doubler boost on it, dude. Won so much money. But,
Boom.
but I was like, if they don't
I
get
think we
this,
should
it's a
just go to the
simulation.
casino, bro.
See, I love Texas Hold'em and all that, but I'm just,
They got to play blackjack, bro.
but they're not giving me free bets. That's the problem.
Yeah. I'm kind of jealous because Danielle's going tonight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Which one? Like,
I think Cleveland.
I was going to say they have one in Cleveland now, don't they?
Yeah.
My mom.
Cleveland, Columbus, and forget where else.
Akron, maybe? No, Akron's ghetto.
No. Well, so is Cleveland, but.
Well, but my mom always
Shit,
used to
so is
go to.
Mansfield.
Yeah, my mom used to always go to Indiana.
Okay,
And they did
yeah.
like a riverboat one. Did you ever hear about that?
I've heard about that.
There's like
I think they got one in Kentucky, too.
maybe that's where it was. I don't know. But yeah, they would always go out of state and go on this riverboat casino like every
That'd
year
be
or
dope.
whatever. Yeah.
That'd be dope. But now I want to go to the casino, play some blackjack.
Let's do it, dude.
All right.
We can't film in a casino though, can we?
Probably not.
Or can we?
Mm.
Get those glasses with the
Yeah.
even though everybody, all the security there is like, you have a camera on your glasses, dude. I can
Right.
I know what those glasses are.
I'll fucking wear a bow tie, bro.
There you go, bow tie glasses.
No, bow tie.
Bow tie
with the camera. I think that'd be fucking.
That's definitely what I meant. Bow tie with glasses, dude. That's style.
Yeah.
That's style, bro.
But now I really do want to go to the casino.
We
That
should.
could be dope.
We should.
Let's
But
rock it.
I need to withdraw some of my other betting winnings, and we can go.
Yeah, but no, when I go, because I've played Texas Hold'em before,
Yeah.
and I'm always used to like going to buddies' houses. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm
Like,
very good at. Oh, didn't we do it?
Yeah.
Texas Hold'em, and I won.
Yeah,
I think I won both times.
we
that
should set that back up. I still got
We
chips
should.
and everything.
We should.
I still got all the shit.
I think I won both times I came. You
Yeah,
had it a
fucker.
few times.
That's why we stopped.
Because I kept taking everybody's money.
Yeah.
I tell it, dude.
But I'm always so used to that, like just the garage games. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
$10, and everybody
Right.
just divvies out the chips and shit like that.
Right.
Dude, when I went to, my dad took me to Canada on my
Each
19th.
chip is like its own value.
Bro.
And it's like, yeah, it's hard
And
to
you
keep track.
play 100% fucking different
Yeah.
when you know that
This
you
is an
just
actual
put,
$5.
where you just put a quarter of your money in just for
Yeah.
the fucking blind.
Well, that's so. I have I definitely recommend it if you like Texas Hold'em, dude. Download World Series of Poker, the app. They have a game, like an actual game, and you can play money if you really wanted to. I obviously don't, but there's free games, and you earn your money like you really would.
Yeah.
And it's cool, man. You play against live people and stuff. People are talking shit in the chat.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. It's fun, man. I would
shit's
check it
dope.
out. But I started playing that. And you know, when you're playing, like, you know, I paid my $5 and here's all my chips, like you were saying. It's real easy to be like, oh, I'm tired, like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
here you go, we're all in. I got a pretty good hand or whatever. And I would do that on the app, but then after a while I was like, no, play like real and see how far you get. And I started winning like tournaments and shit like
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Like obviously very low level. I don't know if this would translate to real life because it was all the dealer anyways computer generated, obviously. So but
But
yeah.
yeah, dude, it was intense when we went to Canada.
That's
Because I
awesome.
got into like a little tournament.
Yeah.
And, dude, I was nervous as shit.
I bet.
Nervous. I did not like it. But you know what calms my nerves?
What calms your nerves, bro?
When I know
That we're supported.
that we are supported, and I know that if I ever need a new whip or a used whip,
Yeah.
I can hit up my boy,
Who's that?
Nate Collins. So make sure if you're ever down here in Mansfield, it's kind of gloomy, but come on down to Mansfield, Ohio, down there on Spitzer on 4th Street,
Do it.
and hit up our boy Nate Collins, because he's going to hook you up with a new or used vehicle, and he's going to make sure that you can keep that vehicle looking nice and clean
Yup.
with free car washes
Yup.
for the life of the vehicle.
For the life of the vehicle.
For life. So make sure you hit him up. Good credit, no credit, bad credit, any credit will do.
Yup.
Just make sure you hit him up, calling or texting, since that's the new thing these days. 419-961-4581. One more time, 419-961-4581. Hit him up.
Do it. And if I'm good on my car, right? I got a good car,
Yeah.
but I just need better surroundings, right? I'm living in a dump, you know what I mean? I need a new place.
Yeah.
You know who I hit up?
Who do you hit up?
Alpha and Omega Real Estate Group.
Yeah,
Shout out
boy.
to them. You can buy, sell, rent, or invest through Alpha and Omega, and they got stuff everywhere: Richland, Ashland, Crawford, Huron, and Marion counties. And you can check their website for all the rental properties that they have, or anything that you can buy. And you can fill out an app right there online. So definitely check them out. And if you guys are from around here, you've heard of Alpha and Omega. You know that this is like the biggest realty group in Mansfield, at least.
Absolutely.
If not the surrounding areas. I'm not familiar with Marion, but I know they have a ton of places everywhere. So definitely check them out. They got something for everybody's budget. You can call them 419-589-7368, or their website is alphaomegarealestategroup.com. And there is an email in the description as well if you're more comfortable doing that. But hit them up, Alpha and Omega Real Estate Group. We can't thank you enough. Thank you to everybody that supports us.
We love y'all.
And hit us up on the Patreon, bro. Yeah. No, so I was kind of reviewing this, right? Because I talked to Alpha and Omega, and I was like, hey, or actually they messaged me first and was like, hey, I saw our ad with a smiley face. And I was like, cool.
Yes.
And I was like, was it good? Is there anything we need to change? Like I said, it'll obviously get better as we do it more. But they're like, no, it was great, all this kind of stuff, and blah, blah, blah. So it was cool to hear from them. But I did notice, because I rewatched it, just that part, to see, like, try to do a little homework, try to get a little better
Right.
for the people that are supporting us. And I noticed, which is common, we just said alphaomegarealestategroup.com. When's the last time that you've given a website
With the www.
and said www? When's the last time?
Probably the last time I ever put http://
Damn, dude. The
Know what
little
I'm
kids
saying?
don't even know about that.
Wasn't
dude.
even a semicolon. It's just a colon.
Right, dude. It's you guys are putting your colon everywhere, dude. No, but yeah, like nobody says www anymore.
No, because I feel like you don't need it.
You don't.
You don't need it.
But like you've never needed it. Maybe you did at the beginning for a little bit, for like a couple years in the early 2000s.
Isn't it World Wide Web?
Yeah, yeah. But it's implied.
It
like
is.
even Google knows, or whatever you're using knows.
Yeah,
Like, when's the last time you said
I haven't.
www.bakersucksballs.com?
That's a great website.
Dude,
Fucker.
actually, there was, I don't know if I've said this on the show before, but me and Jerry would hang out with our friend Alex, who ended up being my roommate for a little while, but she, female Alex, was really cool, and we were hanging out with her, and she said, hey, I'm going to go hang out with my other buddies. You guys want to come? We're like, yeah, cool, whatever. So we go over there, hang out, whatever, all cool, but dude's trying to get on the computer for something to look up whatever, YouTube or whatever, and his name was Tyler, who was trying to get on the computer. And he asked, I don't know who it was, but he's like, hey, Baker, what's your password for the computer? And he goes, tylersucks.balls. And I was like, oh, shit. But that was when we were like 16, and I've never forgotten
Burned.
it. Yeah, he's like, what's your password? Tyler sucks, balls. I was like, oh, damn.
Those are the great comebacks, dude.
Yeah.
Great burns.
But that if Jerry's listening, he knows this too. I'm about to bring up legendary because he would, the same guy that said that, which we were like, this dude's hilarious, right? Quickly, me and Jerry started judging him because he would say everything is legendary. He'd be like, yeah, man, that was legendary. Oh, man, this is legendary. And like all this stuff. And then we did a, I forget what it was. I believe it was Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Jerry, or maybe it was dubstep. I think it was dubstep. I think we were listening to dubstep then. You know what dubstep is?
Yeah.
Like, so we were doing that and watching either like the Grinch movie or something along those lines, some like Dr. Seuss type cartoon movie.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it was. And everything was lining up. Like the music was lining up perfectly. And I think it was dubstep because
That shit's legendary,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, this is legendary. And we were like, I get your point, dude, but this has never happened before. It cannot, by definition, be legendary. This is not legendary. You could say it's going to be legendary.
This is going down in the books
And
as
now,
legendary.
now the crazy thing is, looking back, it was a legendary moment in our lives. So he was right. But we were
right.
judging him so much because he was calling everything legendary, even things that have never happened before in ever.
Because he knew the future, bro.
He did, man.
He knew the future. Speaking of which, coming up,
Okay.
the release date for Blood and Honey, Sean.
Yeah.
February 15th.
Wow.
Mark that shit on your calendars. I've already got a date night with wifey.
So that's what I was saying, dude. Oh, we gotta go though. We
could still go.
Okay.
But I'm going release date, son.
Yeah. Because that's what because you read my message wrong. Whatever I said like, oh, that's soon or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I can't go on that day either. But in my head, I was like, I can totally go on that day.
Then
Like,
let's go.
it was a Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
I can go.
Let's
I'm
go.
free on that day.
Let's go.
We're going.
All right.
We're going.
I'll kick her to the curb, bro.
Can we go and then do like a emergency podcast afterwards?
Yes.
Let's
I will
do
kick
it.
her to the curb because she's going to the fucking casino without me tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have to go.
I'm down. I'm going.
We have to go.
Let's go. I'll pay for your ticket, bro.
Damn, dude, you real nice.
Yeah, date night, son.
All right, real date night, dude. Yeah. I haven't been on a date in like 3 years, bro.
I got you. You're buying your own shit, though. I'll get your ticket
What my own shit, dude?
when we stop at Walmart first.
Okay, yeah, not the concessions.
Fuck no. Unless you're with my son.
Yeah. When that's different when you're like with a kid, you know, like
I'm trying to teach him great habits.
well, see, and I get that too. But like for me and Harper, she's only been to the movies maybe 5 or 6 times now.
Yeah.
But I think it was last summer was the first time that she ever went when she was like 3.5 or something like that, when we thought that she'd be able to sit still and stuff, and she loved it. But it's like a whole thing now. So like I expect to go to the concession because it's a big deal to her, you know, like
Yeah.
when she gets a little older, like his age, I can be like, hey, let's go get the same shit
Until
for half
he's like,
price.
no, that's illegal.
Well,
That's why we don't do that.
yeah,
Because I feel like he's going to snitch.
really, you think so?
I know he wouldn't. That's my boy.
Yeah.
I know he ain't going to snitch.
Yeah,
But no, he does not want to go and sneak shit in.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing, but
Nah, man, I always got my Monster and my fucking Starburst, bro.
yeah, always with the Starburst.
Absolutely.
You haven't ate a Starburst on here for a while, dude. Thank you, bro. Yeah,
you, bro.
dude. All right.
Yeah. New
All right,
year,
well,
new me, bitch.
I would say the New Year's episode we all were crunching, but that was
That was taste testing.
that was different. But
Yeah, New
it's
year,
been a
new
minute.
me.
It's been a minute.
It has
dude.
been.
When's the last time you started munching on the podcast, bro?
New Year's.
Was that when you were like, all right, I'm gonna stop? You made a conscious decision to stop.
Yeah. It was one of those secret, I'm going to see if anybody fucking notices.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. It took me a month, but all right.
Yep.
Or a couple weeks. I guess it's only the middle of January.
It's good. See, that shit worked for me.
Okay.
It's one of those undercover, don't tell anybody about it. It's going to happen, and let's see if people notice it.
So now, because it was a big deal, which is why I noticed it, bro.
Yeah, you got to take it off the bingo card. Because ain't nobody going to hit that shit.
Okay. Oh, so you're done.
Yeah, done.
You're done eating
New
on the
year, new me,
podcast,
bro.
bro. Damn.
Unless we taste testing.
Yeah, that's different. But you were saying, bro, man, I'm going to change some stuff up. You said this happened. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this.
Yeah.
You changed that too, dog.
Hey, son.
Under the radar, bro. You a stealth bomber. You a stealth
what I'm
bomber
saying?
who's hungry during the show, bro.
Yeah, starving, bro. Starving Marvin.
Guys, please, if he starts eating on the show, call him out in the comments because I'll forget.
Don't worry. Ain't nobody calling me out because it ain't happening.
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate you. That's
got you,
awesome.
dog.
That's
Got you,
awesome.
dog.
All right. It only took 180 episodes, though.
That's all right. Got to start somewhere, bro. Baby steps.
I guess so. Maybe now we're going to start popping off, and it's because you stopped eating on the goddamn show.
Yeah.
People are like, I would watch the whole episodes, but there's so much crunching in the microphone. I'm going to stick to the shorts.
Right. Where he's not eating.
Right. Well, I do have a couple current events. I don't know why this shit keeps turning off.
Oh, probably because it's Apple product.
It's not supposed to be turning off.
It's probably because it's an Apple product, dude.
Nah, dude.
Yeah,
Nah,
step
dude.
your game
Nah,
up
dude.
to a fucking Android.
Nah, dude.
Yep.
Nah, dude.
Because guess what? I can still change the font on my notepad.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, you can't.
What?
Dude, look, you broke it. Now we're just looking at settings,
Yeah,
display and
it's
brightness.
not letting me
You got it
change
in
the-
dark mode, and
That's weird.
probably because you need an update. Your general's
Yeah,
popping off
probably.
with a notification.
It's not. It is an update. You're right.
Bam,
Maybe
I
that's
know,
why.
because Apple sucks.
You
That's
suck,
who we're talking
bro.
shit about right now, Apple.
No, we're not, dude.
Yeah,
That's
we
a you
are.
thing, dude. That's a you thing,
Because
bro.
they piss me off.
Nah, dude.
Either Apple or T-Mobile, either one, fuck them.
Damn, dude. I don't think I sent the current events to myself, bro.
You
I don't
better,
think-
you gotta memorize that shit, bro.
Man, this is a problem, bro. This is a problem. This is what happens when you do 700 things before the episode starts, bro.
Yeah, looking
Yeah,
at
dude.
fucking SpongeBob over there.
That's Harper sends gifts to her mom all the time. She says, "Can I send mommy a picture?" And I gotta say one. You can send one because she'll send 7,000.
Send books like she does to me.
Yeah, I do get random messages from random people like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Sorry, that was Harper."
Oh, dude, no. My response is, "Hi, Harper."
Yeah.
I
You
already
and
know that drill.
yeah, the people. Yeah, look at these. There's and then she'll send this right at 7 p.m. And then randomly, because she's at work at 8, an hour later, I get a message, "Hi, baby, I love and miss you." And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" But I'm like, "Oh, she's responding to Harper." I'm like, "God damn it, what the hell's going on here?"
I love it.
All right, couple things,
Oh, aliens!
dude. Couple things. We gotta hit the aliens,
Yes.
bro. Let's see if we remember how to do this, bro. Because this is a little different this time.
This one's for you, Robert Price,
Robert Price. Why is this one for Robert Price?
because he loves aliens.
Oh, he does not. UFO report shared with Congress features hundreds of new sightings.
Yeah, because they out there.
Hundreds of new sightings, bro.
Yes.
So this says, let me zoom in.
This week, the
Yep.
Director of National Intelligence shared a classified version of the annual report of unidentified aerial phenomena with Congress, complete with the inclusions of 100 of new sightings not previously disclosed to the public.
Now let me read normal. In the undisclosed...
How about you learn how to read English?
In the unclassified version of the report, available here, it's revealed that 247 new reports and another 119. Why is this
WTF,
doing this? That were either since discovered or reported after the preliminary assessment period. So we're talking, 400 new reports?
Yeah.
So this is a quote. UAP events continue to occur in restricted or sensitive airspace, highlighting possible concerns for safety of flight or adversary collection activity. That's directly from the report. It also proposes that collection bias may play a role in what's been observed as an increase in reports.
Giving me the chills.
Yeah, dude. It's real, bro. It
is real.
It's real. And I want to pull this up, too, real quick, because I got this actually off of Complex, which is where we were reading that from. But the Complex Instagram has
videos of it.
Pictures. I'm not sure about videos. Come on, here we go. Man, they post so much. Here it is. UFO report shared with Congress features hundreds of new sightings. Look at these pictures.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know if that one's real or not, to be fair. Because that's like a little too crazy for that to be real. Somebody would be screaming Armageddon.
Yeah.
By now.
Hands down.
Yeah. And I don't know, man, but like...
I'm telling you, man, they're out
It
there.
looks like these lights are in the fucking sky.
Yeah.
You know?
And then the way, like, when you've seen, like, the videos of, like, pilots and shit describing it.
Right. Yep.
Like, there's no way that it could be, like, what do they say they are? Like, drones and shit like that?
Right.
Like, no, first off, a drone is not going that fucking fast.
Right.
And secondly, it's not going to be able to, like, turn on a fucking dime like they do and be like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the movement, and then a lot of times they're kind of baffled away by the propulsion, the lack of propulsion, because usually you would have some type of propulsion mechanism, whether it's a helicopter like a blade or whatever. Or like an airplane has engines, right?
Yeah.
And heat and flames and
but
stuff.
this shit's like tubes, bro.
Yeah, there's no propulsion. There's no distinct side. They turn on a dime. They seem to be going every direction. They seem to know. There was one where it's called a cap point, apparently. And I'm not a pilot. This is just obviously what I've heard. But apparently there's a cap point to where they would go... These pilots will go do their mission or their test or whatever it is. I don't know. But then there's a cap point, which is like where everybody meets back up. And it's not like the ship, like that's not the cap point. It's somewhere 50 miles that way or whatever it is. And apparently these pilots saw this thing, which was like flying between them. And they were like, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden it disappears and it is just floating at their cap point that had never been discussed
Like,
over radio.
fucking teleported there.
Yeah, and like it's like I know where you guys are going.
Yeah.
And it's like how?
That's crazy,
It's
dude.
crazy shit like that, dude.
And my thing is, like, I don't know why they're truly here and what the fuck they're doing, because people are like, oh, they're studying and everything. Why? They're fucking so much more advanced than we are. What do they have to study? How fucking stupid we are?
Well, that's some people's argument too, is like, well, why don't they just blow us up or like whatever? Because like if you think of ants, if you see an anthill, you might like look around a little bit, but eventually you'll get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. Maybe they're just beyond, they're so advanced that they're beyond violence kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they know we're not. So maybe they're like, we'll check it out, but we're staying away from you crazy
They're just
fuckers.
coming down and taking tabs. Like, all right,
Yeah.
this is getting too much. We're about to take over.
Well, it's actually interesting. And again, I don't know any of this to be true or whatever, but
It is.
from real, like, actual pilots and scientists and things like that, that's where I'm getting my stuff, not from fucking Q.com. But like apparently, man, now I forget what I was going to say.
I do know they have a series on Netflix now with UFOs.
Well, they have a million series.
Well, it's
on
a new
Netflix.
one.
Okay.
So it's like more up to date shit.
Maybe.
And some of it, like when people are talking about like how they've been like taken up and experimented on and shit like that,
Right.
like it's hard to believe stuff like that, obviously.
Yeah. I
But
remember
then-
what I was going to say, by the way.
But then they play like clips because they brought like these two dudes. The one episode I saw, they brought the two dudes into like the police station to like get their statements and everything like that.
Right.
And then they like left the room but kept the recorder on to like see if they would, oh yeah, we got him.
Right.
And like, dude, to hear their recording though, I was like, okay, that shit now seems a little bit more real than.
But I mean, so the abduction kind of stuff is, I don't know about that. I'm gonna circle back to this. What I was gonna say though,
Yeah, circling back,
just
Sean.
real quick, was that there has been an increased amount of sightings since the first nuclear bomb.
No shit.
Yeah, so that's a theory where they're like kind of, some people are thinking, they're kind of here to make sure we don't fuck shit up because maybe they've seen, like one of the theories is like maybe we are just part of like an evolutionary thing to where they know what's coming next or whatever, but they're like here to make sure we get past this part of our society and everything.
I could believe that.
To make sure, hey, they're getting crazy with these bombs. Make sure they're not going to do anything stupid, because they do shut down like nuclear plants and stuff. Have you heard about that?
Nuh-uh.
Like there's actual events where they see something in the sky, it comes across, and it shuts down all the nuclear stuff.
That's dope.
And then they leave, and it comes back on. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's
telling
like,
you, man, they're out there.
So actually, I was wondering about this, because you know what? I mean, obviously, anybody that's played Call of Duty, you know what an EMP is, right?
Yeah.
It fucks up everything electrical. Why
Or
is
if you play Need for Speed.
or that? Yeah. Why isn't that like a common threat?
I don't know.
You know, like why?
I think because it would fuck up way too much.
No, but that's the point. Like Russia, obviously they could drop a nuke or whatever. Why don't they drop a massive EMP that fries the entire circuitry of New York City?
See, I wonder if they
know,
were,
like,
I wonder
how-
if you would do that though. Like, say that you were in your airplane or whatever, and you drop that. Bet you it would fuck up your airplane.
Yeah, I wonder, because you'd have to. That'd be weird. Yeah, maybe you drop it out and it's got like one of those parachutes on it, so it goes down slowly, giving you time.
Yeah, but if you're dropping it and it's gonna fuck up the whole country.
Not the whole country necessarily, but like New York City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, New York is the city itself where everybody's thinking of. I mean, 20, 30 miles at most, you know, get some Brooklyn in there, whatever, some Queens. But like, you know, if you're flying a couple miles up and you dip, you know, I mean, why isn't that a more common thing?
I don't know, dude.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
though?
we should start suggesting that to the government.
Maybe we shouldn't, and maybe we probably shouldn't have even said anything on here. But yeah, like, why aren't EMPs used more? Like, because it doesn't, from my understanding, it doesn't like just shut shit off and then it comes back. It like fries shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's done.
Fries it.
It's done. Yeah. So why aren't EMPs like more?
Because
I've never heard of an EMP attack. You know what I
think
mean?
when it comes to attacks, so they're way more involved with the violence portion of it, and this is like a
more passion about it.
Yeah.
But like, why didn't like Anonymous or somebody who's like just trying to make change or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, do something crazy, like go into fucking Wells Fargo headquarters and set off a little tiny
Because they're doing
EMP.
way more doper shit, like hacking the fucking internet.
Well, right, but I'm saying, like, why don't you go to Wells Fargo, EMP the whole database? Like, it's similar to like what was that show called? The robot.
iRobot?
Was that the show? That's
I
a
don't know.
movie, right?
Yeah. With Will Smith?
No, but there's a show. Man, I cannot think of the show now. But it was a great show where they were computer hackers and they were trying to essentially wipe out everybody's loans across the country so that, and like all the information, so that nobody knew who to pay back.
That'd be dope.
You know, so everybody's debt free basically. That was the whole premise of what they were doing. Why doesn't, because EMPs don't affect me, right? Like
I mean, unless you got a pacemaker or some shit.
well, sure, but like, so why don't they go into Wells Fargo, first floor, EMP, the whole
Boom.
thing?
Boom.
And that's a 100-foot radius or whatever. Like,
Now I'm curious, though, if it is a permanent effect.
yeah, look up EMPs. Like, and this is bad because we're obviously, we're not suggesting this by any means, but why hasn't an EMP, why have we never heard of an EMP attack? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh. EMP has no known effect on living organisms, but can temporarily or permanently disable electric and electronic equipment.
Right.
So I guess there's probably different levels to that shit.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. But, like, well, yeah, why don't you, like, what's the largest EMP?
Yeah, not only is our episode tagged, but now both of our phones are tagged.
Yeah. So, Atlas 1 was the largest non-nuclear EMP generator in the world, designed to test the radiation hardening of strategic aircraft system against EMP pulses from nuclear warfare. So
Nuclear welfare.
the largest experts have not achieved consensus on the expected impacts. Generally, they believe the most severe consequence of the pulse would not travel beyond 2 to 5 miles from ground level. So
I think that's probably why. Because you'd have to have like 8,000 EMPs to knock out like a city block.
So any high-altitude EMP attack must be conducted at an altitude of 20 miles or above. At 25 miles, the area of the Earth's surface within line of sight of the blast, and thus theoretically exposed to the E1 pulse, would have a radius of some 440 miles.
Damn.
But that's like... Because, like, Wells Fargo isn't protected by EMPs.
Do you know that?
I doubt it. But, like, like aircrafts and military stuff, they probably have that stuff built in, right? Because you can't just get EMP'd in the sky and then you're done, right? That'd be terrible.
Me could.
But, like, Wells Fargo and, like, smaller shit like that, like, why doesn't somebody go to a local... I don't want to make this suggestion.
You kind of are, though.
But, like, a local bank or something where there's only one branch or 2 branches...
Yeah.
Hit them with an EMP bomb real quick. Everybody in the fucking county.
See, but I think that's the thing, though, because they can do temporary and permanent.
Well, so do a permanent one. Like, what? That's what I'm saying.
Just detonate it.
But I think, I don't know. But I think it'll still scramble everything, like, even if it was temporary.
Yeah, but usually it'll temporarily scramble it, and then everything can come back up.
I don't know if it would come back up or not. I'm sure everything's backed up. You're probably right.
I mean, all you got to do is go in there and throw fucking magnets at their computers.
Right.
That'd be an easier EMP.
There we go.
Why do you always have this crazy shit?
What? Because my heart drops when I look at it.
Oh, are those steps?
Those are steps.
What?
Would you be able to do this? Look at this. There is no way in hell.
Those aren't even like steps, though. Those are like fucking iron bars.
Yep.
No.
How did they get them in there, first of all?
Somebody was, I don't know.
You just do one at the bottom and then do another step?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Again, if I were to do something like that, there's definitely going to be a parachute on my back.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you had a parachute.
And I'm definitely wearing gloves because I'll be handling the shit out of that rope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But dude, I don't know. I'd have to have a reasoning behind it. Like if it's taking me to a dope ass like pond, not like a pond.
A pond?
But I'm thinking
you would
like
do that for a pond.
A waterfall. Yeah.
I can show you a pond right down the road, bro.
I wasn't thinking of I'm thinking of like a shut up, dick. I was thinking of something cool. Like
no, you weren't.
Like a dope ass waterfall, bro.
Okay. But
I'd
I
walk
wouldn't
to it.
I wouldn't do that for a waterfall.
I would. If it was a dope ass waterfall.
Yeah, but you're gonna say, nah, it's not dope ass enough.
I absolutely would too.
But dude, like my legs shake if I'm trying to get down from a high enough ladder, dude. Like I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, no, I don't think I'd do that.
Dude.
I mean, I would do that over probably like rock climbing.
Yeah.
Just because there's stairs there.
I don't know, dude. Because imagine this. So imagine you're at the very top, right?
Yeah.
You're at the very, very top. And
how did I get to the very top?
I don't know. You took a helicopter. Doesn't matter, right? You're at the very top. And then they say, okay, here's the rope. Go ahead. Here's the cliff, right? Go ahead and step your body off of this cliff onto this step.
Onto these crowbar-looking things,
Yeah.
whatever those are?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You think you would be able to stand on the edge of this cliff and then also take a step off?
Yes.
Dude.
Would I feel comfortable doing it? No.
I would not do it.
I'd be terrified.
Dude, there's no way. I wouldn't even.
Terrified.
I've always said this. I want to go to like a scenic place, but I'm going to be 10 foot back from the edge.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to be up
With your
there.
binoculars.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going close to the edge.
I would.
Anywhere, dude, like a body length away from the edge. That's basically how far I would be.
Yeah.
So about 6 feet. In case I fall or roll an ankle
Would
right
you
there.
like army crawl up to the top, though? Like to the edge?
Probably.
Yeah. See, I got you.
It depends on what's below it. Because if it's like
Nothing.
Well, I know,
nothingness.
but I mean, like, if it's like something that like almost is similar to like a diving board type thing where it comes out,
Yeah.
and then there's like nothing under it like that, probably not, because I'd be like, I'm fat. No, it's gonna break.
See,
but
I
if
would.
it's like an actual mountain where it's like a real cliff, kind of like this, I would army crawl.
I don't know. I probably would do that just because now I'm thinking about it. When we went to Chicago and we went to the Sears Tower, I went out on that glass shit. Yeah, and I thought it was dope. Like, it was scary as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Dude.
But it was dope. I liked it. I think it was cool.
Man.
I just like experiences like that.
I would be the guy crying in the corner.
Yeah.
I would do it because I ain't no bitch, but I would be crying. I don't know if I would be crying, but
This is so cool. I love it.
I don't think I would be crying, but you would be able to tell I am not comfortable.
Yeah.
I would be sweating for sure.
Yeah.
Shaking, trembling.
I knew Danielle wouldn't do it. She was having fucking anxiety going up the helicopter, up the elevator for it.
Right, yeah.
But
I
dude,
don't
it was
even like
dope.
those glass elevators where you look out and it just goes up and you just see.
Like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
You wouldn't rock a Willy Wonka elevator.
Well, Willy Wonka's only a couple stories. It's fine, but I'm
No,
saying
I'm talking about when that shit bursted out of the fucking building
no,
and
dude.
was flying around the town.
No, dude. I don't know. I
You
don't.
wouldn't trust Willy Wonka?
I don't think I would ever go into a hot air balloon.
I wouldn't either. I feel like there's no fucking control with a hot air balloon.
There's a little bit, but
No,
like not much.
There might be, but I feel as though there is none.
There's control this way, but I don't know about
Yeah,
this
I don't
way.
know how you steer the bitch, and then heaven forbid you get a gust of fucking wind.
Yeah.
No, I will not do a fucking hot air balloon unless that bitch is staying tied down to the ground.
Right.
I will go up with it
Yeah.
and then come back down. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, bro, let's go on a fucking round trip
Yeah.
around the fucking state in a hot air balloon. Not happening.
Because the thing is only about this big too.
Yeah, not happening.
No, not
No,
happening.
Not happening.
Not happening.
I'll go on a blimp though.
I might go on a blimp because
I'd
that's
go in
more
the
of like
fucking New Year blimp.
an airplane type thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I'd go in that.
I think I'd go in that too.
Yeah.
But that's just like an airplane kind of thing. But I'm talking about something with like open space.
No. Like I said, tie me down and keep me on that fucking rope.
But you trust Willy Wonka's elevator that bursts through
it's
the
Willy Wonka. Why do you not trust Willy Wonka?
Because he's creepy, dude.
And
And he
is-
kills kids and he steals them. And he owns Oompa Loompas.
Luckily, I'm not a kid.
You look like one.
I act like one too,
Yeah.
but I'm not a kid. So I'd feel safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd be so freaking scared.
But yeah, I would try it.
You have more balls than me, son.
The kahunas.
Shout out to everybody who's watching. Please like and subscribe to the show. Check out Off the Tongue Podcast Network. We got merch for that too. We got merch for Average AF, Skate Mansfield, Greener Grass Podcast, and Teach a Dummy. Check them all out. Support the boys and the ladies.
Yes, sir.
And dude, this keeps turning off in 4 seconds. It's 4 seconds.
It's because it's an Apple product.
Nah,
So
bro.
you got 4 seconds and go.
Special thanks to our Patreon producers. We got Taylor, Tom, Patty Light, Barili, Joel, Sarah, Steve, Anthony, Jeremiah, Twitch.tv/Evil Tony, and the Teach a Dummy Podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Sign up for Patreon for as little as $1 a month.
Or as much as $1,000 one-time payment.
The one-time payment does not have a maximum amount, so feel free to put a couple commas in there if you
Yeah,
feel
put
like
your
it.
Mega Million winnings in there.
Let's do. Venmo. So check this out. I think you've asked me before, how am I negative in Venmo?
Yeah.
Right? It's because I did try to pay somebody, and then, like, my bank was like, oh, we need this for other shit, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So Venmo paid them, right? But then Venmo was like, hey, bro, we need our money, right? But it still paid them. They still got their money.
Word.
And that was a few $100s. So if you got Venmo, send a couple $100s to our Venmo,
Yep.
and then empty your bank account so it doesn't take your money, and then we both win.
Absolutely.
And then you'll have to create a new bank account and move everything else on autopay to the other bank account.
But that's
But it
all
helps
right.
us out a lot.
It does.
You could
Life
send
hack.
us. You could send us 5 figures. Just unlink your shit.
Make
Log
us
out.
thousandaires.
There you go. Thank you guys. I don't know. I think that's it. Is that it?
That's
probably
it. Until next week.
Peace.